What is up? This is Maurice with Geeks under Grace, and I'm here with a lightspeed racer called Antigraviator, or at least I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm recording this video pre-release, as you can see in the video, maybe in the bottom right-hand corner, under my overlay, my video overlay there. Let me double check to see if no, you can't see it. I'm blocking it. All right, so let me move myself. Give me a second. I'm going to come up here. So version 6.14 review, and that's the version of this game that we're currently running right now. There are a couple other things I haven't done to make sure that this is correct. Here we go. All right. So, lightspeed racer, Antigraviator, developed by the Cybernetic Walrus team and published by Iceberg Interactive. So if we're talking about lightspeed racers, we're talking about Wipeout, we're talking about Redout, which both I recommend. If I were to pick one, if someone said, hey, pick one, it'd definitely be Redout. Wipeout's really good, graphically excellent, superior, but I play lightspeed racers for the speed. So far, Antigraviator instantly simulates speed faster than both Wipeout and Redout. So it looks like the Cybernetic Walrus team has been paying attention to lightspeed racers. So let's see what have we been doing thus far. Alright, so I've been doing the campaigns. I started with Novice League, Rookie League, and I'm going to do Amateur League for the first time, as the other Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Legends leagues are locked. One thing I noticed, or I ran into, that was frustrating for me, is that there are entry fees. So unlike Redout and Wipeout, where you just unlock a certain tier, you can race that tier as much as you want. Or at least I didn't notice any entry fee. But here what happened, as you can see, when it's a rookie, is 2,000 credits. Excuse me. Amateur League 4,000, right? But I went into the hangar to upgrade my ship, buying an accelerated ring, which is 15,000 credits. At the time I had like, I don't know, 18,000, I don't know, I wasn't doing the math, but I bought the accelerated ring, okay, which I still have equipped on my ship. And then I went back, all right, let me go back to the campaign, and I didn't have enough money to enter into the next race. So then I had to go back to the Novice League, which, I mean, if you're as experienced in lightspeed racers as I am, that's kind of boring. And grind the credits up to get to Amateur. As you can see, if you get 2,000, you get 1,000 credits for running Novice League, so I raced that twice. And then I won the Rookie League, which gives you 8,000, which I currently have at the bottom right-hand corner screen. I guess one of the things I should have done was set myself in a place that was, there we go, because there's information down there in the bottom right hand corner screen that you need to know. All right, there I am. So down the right hand corner, you see how many credits I have. So that's where we are with that. So that was a frustrating thing, a learning experience for me. I don't like entry fees because that simulates the length of the game through grinding and such. So we're going to go ahead and start this race. Number of times boosted. Oh man, I needed to read that. That was a very important screen. So I'm going to go back and look at this video because some of this stuff is important.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
So have I raced this race before? I think I have. So yeah, normal boosters. You have this
Trap available.
when you flip like that, that's how you get other racers off of you. You do collect those to boost, so you can save your boosts. Wow, you can actually fall off there. So the game said trap available. In this game, you can't save projectiles like in Wipeout when you get a weapon and you can save it indefinitely. Not recommended, but you can. In this game, when it says trap available, it's almost like you have to use it immediately, or you'll lose, or someone else will use it. So you're not collecting items. The only collectibles are those boosts that I was collecting. Weapons. And there goes a warning for something happened. I guess some tax or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how you tack an anti-gravity ship, but whatever. Weapons. In this game, you don't acquire weapons. You pass by some sort of hazard or obstacle which you can activate, and it will create a trap like the avalanche when I passed through the first time. If you go back when I was talking about the cliff, like this trap warning here, those rocks there, that's the trap. And if you run into those, you get destroyed or something. Slowed down, impeded. Sounds like the music just reset. That's something else I'm paying attention to. So the music resetting or replaying a track reminds me of the PlayStation 1 days. When tracks were not long enough to last the entire race. Kind of distracting, but not something detrimental. So, I wonder what trap this is going to be. Alright, so it didn't affect me. Sometimes the traps do things like launch a missile, like that. But I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. See, I'm passing through here and there's no avalanche. One of the things with Antigraviator I have not been able to figure out is what kind of trap activates, or like what conditions dictate the next trap that's going to be activated. Like I got hit with a missile twice in a row there, Mario Kart style, right? There are other traps besides just the avalanche of that missile.
First place.
Just don't know what they are. I'm still exploring this game. I'm only, at the time I'm recording this video, I'm only 2 hours into the game.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
I just noticed the best place to put my overlay is at the bottom left, because you have the best lap stuff up there. Something else I also miss in terms of the user interface is how fast all of the laps are. So like in Wipeout, when you're doing like a speed run, for example, and you have to race like 3 or 4 laps or more, you have the splits for all of the laps that you've done. In this game, as you can see, it's only your best and last lap, which I mean, only 3 laps, so I guess that's okay. Well, only 3 laps in a standard race. There are other races where it feels like I'm racing indefinitely, like elimination, because you don't have weapons, the trap system. I might be just racing in front place, la 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 la, or first place, not front place. Yeah, someone was eliminated, so like I could be at the front and not activating traps, and that's another thing. If you're in the front, you don't get to activate traps, so that's not fun. Just because I get penalized for being a front runner by never being able to interact, never being able to activate a trap. That ain't right, man. Yeah, I really love that wall there. So I would compel the developers. Oh, I knew I was gonna hit that. There's nothing I could do. You can see it on my face. Like, man, I'm about to hit this wall, and yeah, it hurts. But I'm still in first because it's what, below bronze, or so yeah, still in training mode, if you will, with these earlier maps. But I'm hoping that by the time I get to legendary difficulty, hitting that wall might as well just restart the race, because you're done. Yeah, so I think they have simulated the light speed racer very well here, because even though the artificial intelligence is slow. Oh, 2 laps in a row. 2 laps in a row. What am I doing right now? I'm talking. That's what I'm doing. All right. So, as I was saying, I think the developers have successfully simulated light speed racing, the speed. I don't feel like I'm starting off slow and having to unlock future races where things actually get fast. I understand why Redout does this, because it actually moves faster than Wipeout because of its lack of graphical density. It can do that. Antigraviator certainly looks better than Redout, no question about that. Especially with the design of the ships. Oh, I dodged it that time. Finally got it. And the environment, the track textures, I can see that popping off. I'm going to have to fire up Wipeout again to see how it compares. But I'm willing to guess that Wipeout probably, might look better. But anyway, the developers of Antigraviator have done well to simulate the speed of a light racer. But the artificial intelligence, even on lower difficulties, isn't very challenging, which that's okay. I mean, if you're not experienced with light speed racers, or if you hit this wall 2 times in a race like I've done, then you'll be able to adapt. You won't be alienated from the game. That's fine. Yeah. The Mario Kart effect of always getting hit by the traps and not being able to fire back or even defend yourself. When you activate a trap in this game, you get a shield on yourself. So let's say you want to create an avalanche, and the trap is ahead. If you're in the pack and you activate the trap, you get a shield, which protects you from getting hit by the trap, whereas everyone else does not. Even being able to shield yourself while you're passing by a trap would be nice. Now, of course, you might say, well, what if we can't ever hit the front runner and catch up to them? Maybe that's the balance issue, but I'm going to state for the record that it's annoying, because I'm clearly better than the AI now. Another thing that I had mentioned earlier that I'm now noticing. This is an elimination or deathmatch map, as you can tell by people being eliminated. Because I can't shoot, I'm just running the race. Like, there are 3 of us left out of this race. 3 out of 8, I suppose. And so now we're down to 2 out of 8. So I guess in the next lap, will I be the only person left? I don't know. It just takes too much time, in my opinion. I feel like when I was playing elimination maps in Wipeout, I could get a weapon, turn around, and start shooting the person to eliminate them. Get one of those big, tanky, slow ships, and just blow someone up with rockets or something. Mines. In this mode, I'm just cruising through the race. Doo-doo-doo. Waiting for it to end. Like that. I mean, I didn't count. I guess there's 8 laps for all 8 competitors. I don't know. Yeah, those symbols. I don't know what those are. I need to figure out those. I need to go back on this video that I'm recording right now and figure out what these is. I guess that's how many eliminations you had, how many boosts you have. Oh, how many items you collected. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. I don't know what countdown mode is. Yeah, this is the barrel roll mechanic that I was talking about. So Countdown mode. What could that be? Huh. Well, I appreciate Cybernetic Walrus including those videos and things in between loading, so that we don't have to be like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Now that last map I hadn't played before, but I think I played this one. Yes. Oh yes. Countdown mode is. Oh, that's the trap. See, that's one of those. It's another avalanche style trap. But notice how it said trap available, and I was getting hit by it. That'll happen in this game. That's another trap. When you successfully hit someone with a trap, the shield that you get while you're activating the trap will protect you from it. Yeah, your shield will activate green. And notice here, what place am I in? Fourth? Third? Yeah, fourth. Third's in front of me. That's the first time I've been able to activate a trap. That's the second time I've been able to activate a trap because I wasn't in the front. So I guess countdown mode is you have to get to these checkpoints, and when time is over,
Trap available. Player trap.
got him. And so he'll slow down, by, I guess, by a missile. Sometimes you can see that missile. It's like a red streak that comes from behind you. I need some boosts. Awfully. This is the most competitive map yet, huh? That guy's not going away. Ruby. So I guess countdown mode is once the time runs out, that's the match. Yeah, it's counting down now from 7 seconds at the top left-hand corner of the screen. So wherever the time is, depending on where you are, well, you'll be first, second, third, or fourth. Strange mode. React to traps. How do you react to a trap that's hitting you from behind, though?
Get ready. 3,
Maybe that's an advanced technique.
1, go.
I guess another thing that I'd be critical of this game is the design of the ships all seem very samey. There are 3 ships you can unlock, you know, at the 50,000 credit mark. I think you can buy an additional ship.
Trap available. Trap available.
Oh! And so now the game became a little bit more fun because I have a goal. I gotta catch those guys. Oh, that was fast. Come on. I guess they got hit by a trap that I didn't send. So the artificial intelligence is fair. He doesn't just pick on you. It picks on itself too. There are multiplayer elements to this game, but it's pre-released, and I checked out the lobbies. There aren't any open right now. And it looks like people are playing some ranked games. You start with a base 1000 ELO. I've seen some people go up to 1400. I don't know how much ELO you get per win or race, but it looks like developers are going to be dedicating some time to... Wrong way? What? What? That just happened. developers are going to be devoting some time to supporting the community in this game. I don't know what that means. Well, actually, I do know what that could potentially mean, because the people who developed Redout released entire patches, like these huge map and ship and mechanics patch. So in this game, I can increase my acceleration. I think there's armor you can increase by buying certain things, you know, and it's a give and take. Like your carry capacity, for example, is reduced with the new accelerator. I guess what that means is you can carry less boosts. I haven't experimented enough to find out. But yeah, I'm still in difficulties that are easy enough to where I can run into walls and destroy my ship and still be in first. And I hug walls without dying, because that could be in Redout, or especially Redout. Man, you hit a wall and you could just grind your health to nothing. Alright, so that's the entire circuit. Cool. So 16,000 credits. So now I'm up to 20,000. I could buy something, or, and see, that's the thing. Like, I could go in and be like, okay, what can I get extra? Yeah, here's the new classes. Better handling, but worse everything else. Better acceleration. Oh, improvements. Level acceleration, but better handling, but less hull strength. So I guess that'd be the Croco class would be the faster. Oh, okay. That's what it looks like when it's actually racing. Yeah, so this is what I'm using right now, and I hadn't really customized it at all. Usually I'm like loud green and red, but I'm like, I'll just do the base ships for a while. I'm not very creative, so one of the things that Wipeout did very well for me was give me a nice large array of different ships of classes and colors, and I don't have to, mess with the appearances, primary colors, secondary decals, and all that kind of stuff. I'm not that kind of guy who messes around with customization, but if you are, that's a thing for you. So yeah, this would handle. This is acceleration, right? And then with the transmissions, I guess that would be, your acceleration goes higher. So, and then armor with the plating. Of course, your pickup storage is smaller too. So as you upgrade more of your base class ship, you're not able to carry as much. So you have quick races, and let's count them. Okay, so different settings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it looks like there's 6 different tracks per setting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah. That's really good. So Cybernetic, Walrus, the developers, made sure that the game would be released with enough content. So 6, 12, 18, 24. So 30 tracks. If you just want to start the game and do quick races with friends, that sort of thing. Online, with the ranked, as you can see with the leaderboard, that's the top. Yeah, 1400 global countries. So yeah, there's one guy in the US of 1070. So I guess they managed to find like one other person while they're doing this review copy stuff, right? So I'm not going to mess around with that. As I was saying when I started this video, you go into your races. I certainly have 20,000 credits. I did the amateur league. Did I? And I won 60,000. Yes. So next would be bronze league. So don't overspend to where you're not going to be able to enter the next race league. Yeah. So I'll be doing that later. But yeah. So I just want to show you guys Antigraviator. Yeah. That's Lightspeed Racer by Cybernetic Walrus and Iceberg Interactive. Well, Cybernetic Walrus are the developers, Iceberg Interactive are the publishers. So, yeah, that's it. I'm Maurice with Geeks on the Grace. Peace out.